guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Them jerseys bright as a bee, dude.
They go play action here on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On second down, here's Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Now some movement before the snap.
You know we use hard counts down here, boy.
Referee for the first time this afternoon.
He's got his seeds, so yeah. Looks like number 2.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Oh, get in there. Good job.
It's Hart. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Put his hand real quick.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
That would be even a pick for me, SMH.
Play action. Now Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this.
Come on, 67? God damn, son.
Oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go.
Spread out, okay.
Play clock winding down. To throw, it's Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Commit, big guy.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row,
not fucking bad.
You get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything.
You're going to have to win in this league, bro, with my brain. This roster is ass.
That's fielded in the end
zone. All the way around that shit.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Right outside linebacker rush. Who's there? Bradham.
Prescott on 1st down. Rush coming, and
he's the 97 speed receiver. Go right ahead, bro.
Derek Barnett not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
That's what you got to do, man. You got somebody with speed, you got to play aggressive.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down after a good game.
Okay. Okie dokie, buddy.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Counter.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Ah, should I hit the wrong all over there? Let me just sink.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go to Elliott again, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. First down, Prescott. Forced out to, and he can't
wide open receiver in the flat that he was not looking at because he was only looking at that way. That wide receiver, that's funny.
In there to sack him for a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult.
Go ahead, buddy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeAndre Hall. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right around the 26. They give him 17 yards that time
like
as
that.
he'll move the chains. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Wentz now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got
don't
hit.
tell me Pumphrey's injured, bro.
Pops out, incomplete.
Ooh. I think Elliott's just going to be out for the game. Crazy. Dislocated shoulder doesn't really mean for the rest of the game. I mean, rest of the season and nothing like that. Impact unders. Number 3. I'm showing it. That's cover 1. Where? Triangle.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Good job, man.
And it's up and good.
Oh, that's a fucking left tackle, bro. That sucks.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
It bounds, big dog.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
I like the stretch.
On the run, it's Pumphrey.
Should have left him out there to block that fucking. That's that linebacker, Sean Lee. Not a good look. It is what it is, though, man. You beat him, though.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jake Ryan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Go ahead and spread you out there, big fella.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
All right. A couple of things he could possibly be in here. He switched. That's his hot. His user.
To throw is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll go down at
Probably should have done a spin move right there.
Screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th
Probably should have
down.
done a spin move right there.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Anytime you get a turnover, man, you got to take the points. You need to play aggressive and go for the dagger this early in the game, you know?
They can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to
know
know
why,
your
but I'm feeling a
quarterback
little
and
play
know
call
how you
lag right
actually
now.
have to reach him. Do you do
Wow,
it with a little bit of
that's it.
humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll run here with Sims. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Execution
Partner,
by
you
the
mind if I
D-line, though.
take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Prescott now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Boy,
so much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Like T.O.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Ooh, don't do that,
he is knocked down hard at the 38-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. Typically down to the first half, I might say, at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Second down, Prescott. Wide open.
Tight end angle. Ha ha. I gotta pay attention to that, bro. I gotta pay attention to the fucking formation here.
A good pickup there at 22.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run it again with Sims. And he'll be taken down at
Let
the
it storm.
46-yard line.
I didn't angle halfback
It's a
lamb and
gain of
halfback
4
stretch.
there,
Good
and it gives
playbook,
him a
buddy.
new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A gain of 3, second down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Is he in my playbook? Is he
The amount
in
of
the
sacks
Packers
that they've absorbed
playbook
in
right
this
now?
game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just
Good
face
for
it.
you, man.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been
That's good for
demonstrated
you,
time and
boy.
time again.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Good job,
He's going
buddy.
to go down again. Timmy Jernigan in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Good job, boys.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
Stay
flat
in the
out,
circle
cannot
like
handle
Tia,
this
'cause we
pass
some
rush.
savages.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's around your logo, boy.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's an early lead there for the Saints.
Linebacker,
We'll keep you
linebacker.
abreast of how that one shakes out.
Side.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the
Wentz,
middle.
you cannot
Took
miss
a
that,
shot
brother.
on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Come on, Wentz.
A minute 58 to go in this
Cannot
first
miss
half
that
of
one, my
play.
guy.
We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Once again here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz.
Ooh-wee.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
That hard flat, boy.
A big play there for the
Oh, yo.
Eagles on 3rd down. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hart. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fight?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead.
I these jerseys look about ashy than a
quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey, Lions.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Ashiest black jerseys I've ever seen in my life.
Set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they thought they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Toss play to Sims.
Job, 2-5?
And a short gain here, so getting up only to about the 24. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, Lord. What is you going to do? All right. 7 seconds to call the play, buddy.
Prescott from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
5 yards on the pickup, and the Cowboys are going to get a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Ooh, nice one.
That's Reese. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be hit And taken down.
I like that.
Back right
You
around
like
the 48-yard line. Derek Barnett in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And he motions the wide receiver. On play action, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete.
Today,
I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
Now, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. And tough starting field position here. They start on the ground with Pumphrey. And, oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And can you believe this? It's out of the end zone by the defense. So after all that, it's not a touchdown, it's a turnover, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
What? Nah, bro, that's coming back, man. Get that boost you. Thank you. Jeez, slow down.
Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's 2nd down.
I'm so glad you came to the same formation, bro.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Wentz going to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They run with Pumphrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Can I get tight end slot? I can. Let's go. Touch. See spot.
The play clock's running down. Wentz now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Come on, bro.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there. And they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Here's Brad Nortman now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Prescott off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's complete to Meredith. And he is knocked down from the side at the 46. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Throwing, Prescott, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And then you woke up, right?
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. So the D-line's going to spread out. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by DeAndre Hall. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. Here's Wentz to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now they run with Sims. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Charles Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They're going to run it with Sims. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Play action. It's Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Second down following the run. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run again with Pumphrey. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On first down, Wentz. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll run here with Pumphrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Are you Carolina
That
Boy
one
82?
good for 10 yards.
I'm not Carolina Boy
Bring
18.
up a third
No,
down.
I'm not. How would I be Carolina Boy 18 if Carolina Boy 82 is at the top of the string? I mean, it makes sense, bro. Cut it out.
You're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was
what kind of shit? Come on, bro.
Setting themselves up in third and manageable, they've got a chance at a first down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Then what's your PSN?
Secret, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Ancient Chinese secret.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line.
Nice way to get your star player 13.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Like, come on now, man. It's going to come out here, three tight ends. Like I don't know you're about to try to pass to Jones.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Everyone, quiet, hey. Kill. Got three down. Everyone, kill. Under 10.
First down, Prescott. A dump off to Sims. And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth.
It doesn't matter.
The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. It doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the 4th down in New Orleans. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Completes it to the rookie for North Carolina, Ryan.
Oh, that's so fucking corny, bro.
Through traffic, and now he's free. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that's going to be incomplete.
Night, nigga.
12 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
I don't know what made you think I was going to that 97 speed guy beat me when there's no other options.
Coming into the game.
After Zeke got hurt, yeah, we was playing pass all day.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Philadelphia, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
I will take
With that, we say so long, everybody.
He watched this video like 4 times. What the fuck? I missed 100 yards of my wide receiver. Damn, 99. 3 picks I threw with him. 1.4 yards of carry for Humphrey, though. 2 TDs. Humphrey got a TD. What's that wide receiver name? Is that him? I don't think that's him. There it is. Mike Jones. 2 catches, 38 yards. 97 speed wide receiver. That's just basically been shut down this game. Da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. 9 sacks? Damn! 9 sacks? Okay, Sonny. Andre Hall, court 2, Burst, court 1, group 2. 3 pass deflections, 1 forced fumbles.